again, next thing we will be taking a look at is part B of question 1. So part B asks, is PQ longer or shorter than BC? Well, let's take a look at them. If you notice, PQ, which I will draw in red right here, does that look longer than BC, which I will draw in blue? Well, just about looks like it. So I would say our answer to that question is yes, yes. So PQ is longer than BC. So now we can move on to question C. Prove that triangle ABC is similar to APQ. So ABC is, I'm going to draw it in blue, the triangle located right here. And then we have the triangle APQ, which I will color in red, well, half blue, half red, you could imagine. Let me just make sure I got that right. Yep. And we have to prove that this blue triangle, ABC, is similar to the larger triangle, APQ. Now, we know that BC is parallel to QP. So that's one fact that we will definitely use, that these two lines are parallel. We know that, it's kind of a given. It says it in the initial parts of the problem. So you can imagine that your first statement is that CB is parallel to PQ. The reason, again, because it's given. Well, what can we do with that information? Well, it tells us a couple things. It tells us that this angle right here and this angle right here are congruent. Why is that? Because they're both corresponding angles. If you could imagine the line PQ and the line CB extending farther, they're both being intersected by the transversal AQ. They're both in the same position, bottom left, bottom left, bottom left. So indeed they are corresponding. So my second statement is that angle ACB is congruent to angle AQP. And the reason again is because they are corresponding angles. And similarly, we can do the same exact thing with this angle right here and this angle right here. So part 3 would be the angle ABC is congruent to angle APQ. And again, same reason, they are both corresponding angles. So that is all we need, because if you notice, we now have two pairs of corresponding angles. That means that we can tell that triangle ABC is similar to triangle APQ. Why? Because of the angle-angle postulate. So that ends our proof. All you have to do now is simply write triangle ABC is similar to triangle APQ. And again, the reasoning is because of the angle postulate. And that ends our proof.